Hey, it's the core gameplay. In this video, I want to show you an even better location where you can farm your Obsidian and Topaz Gypsum. This location has two bosses that you can farm constantly and they have about a minute respawn timer. This location is better than the one in Ebonscale at the top since it doesn't have as much people around and it will be a lot faster. I used to take about an hour and 30 minutes to farm my Obsidian and Topaz for the top one that I used to do, but this location will allow me to do it in about an hour, so it should be a bit more efficient. In this location you will also find some Orichalcum Ore that you can harvest for your daily Obsidian crafts, and you can basically loot a couple of chests along the way so that you can always have resources or make a little bit of gold. Both of these bosses are quite easy to farm, they won't instantly nuke you, and they're a lot easier than the one at the top. So what location am I talking about? To get to this location, it's in Ebonscale, but it's not the one that you usually know about. That is at the church. It is at a different location. If you go to Ebonscale, you can go to the shrine right down here. Here's the shrine, and we are going to make our way up the mountain. For example, we're going to go right here. So we're just going to follow the path up here and go up the mountain. Let me show you how I do it and where you can get all of the Orichalcum along the way. So let's go up here and I'll see if I can show you everything. Hopefully the Orichalcum isn't farmed, but it's quite easy to do. You can just run past most of the mobs. It was tricky to find the entrance for this place since it's not really well shown on the map, but eventually you will find it. Just run past all of these mobs. Corrupted. You can go up the stairs here as well. This boss is quite special since it has a big sword and can do a little bit of combos, but it's quite good so that you can get your gypsum each day. The other boss that I used to do was at the very top of Ebonscale, and a lot of people were farming it, and sometimes you wouldn't get credit if there were a lot of people, and it used to take me a lot longer to farm both my Obsidian and Topaz Gypsum at the same time. But here it's pretty good. You just farm it constantly. Just run past this cat. You should be pretty good if you just keep moving. Here's another musketeer. Basically all that you want to do is go up the steps, and eventually you'll find yourself at some Orichalcum nodes that you can farm as well. So you can also farm the Orichalcum so that you can do your daily Asmodium crafts. Just keep on going. See, there's a lot of things behind me, but I will de-aggro in a second. I am going to kill this musketeer because I want to farm the Orichalcum right up here. If it's not here, I'll just quickly show you. It's not showing up on the mark, but here should be one node. So I'm not going to kill this guy now. So here should be one node. Obviously the tentacle will have a node underneath it as well. So you can kill the tentacle if you want to form the Orichalcum right underneath it. But let's make our way up since it seems like somebody farmed it already. Here's another guy. And if you go past this mountain, just this ridge here, you should be able to farm another one. But we first need to go up a little bit more. It's also near a tentacle. It's not that difficult. You can just see I'm just running past everything and they're ignoring me for the most part. And you should be able to deal with the NPCs. Even though I'm a healer, I can still deal with them. I'm full focus at the moment. No intelligence for my void gauntlet since I was healing during war yesterday. Just take right here and go right up here. Here's the next tentacle. Here will also spawn a couple of Orichalcum nodes right on the tentacle. and they can knock you off, so be really careful. Just heal myself a little bit. They do quite a bit of damage, but you should be able to deal with them if you just keep on hitting on the tentacle. But almost there. Here will be 2 NPCs that you need to deal with. You see, here is the main guy, and you can just deal with these 2 NPCs that will come. There should be the spear guy, and there should be the main tentacle, so you can just deal with them. Just waiting for both of them. It shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, and you can also farm the boss over and over again. And we have that, so you can farm this boss quite easily. There should be an Orichalcum node right there as well, and there should be one right here. I'm quickly going to deal with this tentacle, and then I'll show you some extra things as well. You see, I could deal with the tentacle quite easily, even though I'm a healer, not a damage dealer. Void Gauntlet is pretty overpowered at the moment. There, the tentacle is gone. Now you can also loot this chest, but you can see I already looted it yesterday. Now I'm just gonna wait for my topaz, and I'll farm it constantly. This boss is quite easy. You can do it with a friend or anybody else, but you can definitely solo this boss. Let me show you. It's not as difficult. Sure, it does some big hits. There's some heavy attacks in there. I don't even dodge his abilities, and you can farm him quite easily. And he does drop some extra stuff, but nothing special. So you can just farm this over and over again, and you should be able to get your topaz and obsidian gypsum. Just to prove that I got both here, you can see I have my obsidian gypsum and my topaz gypsum. If you look at my bar, you'll notice that I still basically have 30 minutes left on my potion cooldown, which is the obsidian gypsum buff or the topaz gypsum buff. I just messed up there, but you can see I still have the topaz buff. I have 30 minutes left, which means I did this boss in about 30 minutes for both my obsidian gypsum and my topaz gypsum, which will save you a lot of time for your daily. You don't have to farm for an hour anymore just to get both of these so that you can upgrade your watermark. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more videos from me, then you can subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.